Hi, I'm Gemma from Spinach. Now, my business is coming up a year old, and I've been reflecting on what's gone well for us and what we've learned lessons from. And I wanted to package it up neatly and share it with other new business owners in the hopes that you could learn a little bit from what I've been learning from. So, you've started your website, you've modified your products and your services, and you've started your social media platforms, invited all your friends and family to like the pages, and you're feeling flash. And now you need to bring in the work. Well, that's kind of the point that we got to, and that's where I want to start this discussion from. So the first thing that we did was we started investing in paid advertising. And that's the likes of Google AdWords and Facebook and things of that nature. We soon learned that if you turn up the advertising spend, the workload comes in, and if you turn it off or down, then it goes away. It's a pretty unsustainable way to do things because the return on investment doesn't come until they've told, till you've provided your product or service, and then the person that you've given it to has told others, or they're coming back again. So it's a long while before you get that return on investment. We realized that the real value for our business came from growing relationships. And when I drill down into how we go about doing that, it's all about building respect and trust from your stakeholders and your clients. And there's a few ways that you can go about doing that, and that is the purpose of this video, is to share those ideas with you. So the first would be really figuring out who you are as a business. What is your brand persona? What is the point of difference between you and your competitors? Who is your business? You really need to truly understand that and to live it and breathe it so that when you're talking about it to others, they understand. Because if they don't understand, they're not going to trust you, and they're not going to come to you, and they're not going to refer people to you. So if you're clear about who you are and what you stand for, then others are clear about who you are and what you stand for, and whether or not you fit with their goals and visions, and then they can clearly talk about that to others, and then it grows from there. The other would be knowing who your clients are or your customers. Now, whether you've got a product or a service, it's the same. What is the difference between what you're doing and your competitors are doing? What are the pain points that you are solving for your client or your customer that others aren't doing as well as you, or they're not doing at all? And how does your client relate your business to theirs? And the third piece of advice would be to do with SEO. Now, we've had advice on SEO, and I find that it's kind of expensive, especially for a new business. It seems like everybody's got their hand out. If you do it this way, it'll work for you. And if you do it this way, it'll work for you. And that all starts to add up. And so one thing that we find that really works for us, it comes back to that brand persona and the recognition, is your content. Are you talking about something that's relevant to your audience? Are you speaking the language that they speak? Are you showing that you understand what their issues are and that you can help solve them? That comes back to the SEO in terms of content and how you rank on Google. Now, it's not going to be as effective as having 7,000 backlinks and 200 different domains referring you, but it does build that credibility so that when you've got that return coming that you can reinvest into other ways of advertising, you're kind of already partway there. You've got the high quality content, which shows that you're respectable and that you're a brand that can be trusted, and it builds your brand persona and credibility as well. And it shows that you know your client. And so it ties all neatly together. You really need to live and breathe your business purpose and build relationships and trust, and that can only come with time. So in the early stages of your business, when you're looking at your inbox and going, where's all the work, where are all the sales, all the leads, all whatever you're transacting, it can only come in time. And if you rush it, it can be expensive, and it can also set you up to fail if you're not ready for the incoming work. So start small, build relationships, know yourself, know your clients, and really be clear on your point of difference, and you'll get there. Hopefully that helps. Okay, thanks. See you soon.